and
Talk
they
talk about talk about STEM greenhouse and what you guys are doing.
okay. Well, STEM greenhouse, we're doing a lot of stuff, but things have changed a little bit because of the pandemic. Prior to COVID-19, we were doing a lot of after school programming, and I really enjoy that work because I like to be with my students. I like to, I'm a mentor and I want to be able to influence them. But then because of the pandemic, all schools, their schools have not been in session, all year. They've been home all year. And so we had to switch to virtual programming. So I decided to create like a YouTube channel with science videos, and we distribute science supplies to our students so they can do those same science activities at home. Well, um, they got the attention of the Michigan Learning Channel, and so they're going to be airing those videos on their channel. It's just opened up a lot of opportunities because I've always wanted to just, again, impact more students, but because of, limited resources, my nonprofit is a small organization. I've only been at a few schools trying to do this work with middle school students. So now I'm able to reach more students, to impact more kids. And it's really great. We're planning to do a summer program this summer, an in person program. My students have had a year, almost a full year, with no in person instruction. And they're way behind. So they were behind before. Now
Sure.
they're even further behind. So I think it's important to have an opportunity for them, and also an expectation of them to excel. Sometimes in their typical classroom, the expectation is that you just kind of get by. But I really want them to have an opportunity to go to a college campus for, this will be a 4 or 5 week program, and say your goal this summer is to really learn.
Yeah.
It's gonna be intensive, and we're gonna be intentional about this, and we're not playing. It's not all about just the fun stuff. This is an opportunity for you to actually, really do things that are going to help you achieve your goals and your dreams, because they have the dreams. Like I've noticed, my kids they don't lack in having the dreams. They want to become veterinarians and lawyers and doctors. They want to become all of these things, but they are not on a path to get there because they're not proficient in math. They're not proficient in science. And so my goal is to get them ready for high school so that they can walk into high school ready to go get on that college preparation track.
Yeah.
So if they don't come in there ready for that, then they're going to be behind for their entire high school career. And I don't
So,
want.
Dr. Kelly, what are you guys doing in the are you providing tutoring or
Well, I would say, like in the summer, it's not tutoring. And even during the school year, it's not tutoring. We're teaching. Like I said, these kids, if you don't have a science teacher, where are you going to get your science from? So
right.
we're teaching science. Now we are doing math remediation. We're not tutoring because, well, one thing is, I want to make sure that this is a fun experience. So our math is almost always tied to games, and they're competitive and they want to win the prizes. So that's their motivation, and we keep it fun. I mean, we play music. I always try to make math like, that spades party or something that, everybody
Right.
goes to. And, so they're playing card games, but they're math card games. Or they're playing bingo or whatever, but it's math bingo, so that we have fun, but at the same time we're just reinforcing and strengthening those math skills that they need. Now if I came in there with a big worksheet and said, come on, let's do the worksheet, I'm trying to get kids to come after school twice a week all school year. Like they don't have to do that. So if
Right.
it's boring, they're not going to come.
Right.
We're going to be eating food. It's like a party, and the kids who are in STEM, they're like, we're in the good club of,
Yeah.
we get special things,
I,
and that's
I
how
I
I want
think
it to be for them.
there's a secret uh incentive that we talked about last time that kind of for some reason just gets the kids excited.
Yes.
What's that prize that the kid most of the kids, if not all the kids, love?
the flaming hot Cheetos. Okay. I buy more flaming hot Cheetos than anybody in Grand Rapids. And I'm like, if that's going to make them do math, they'll do everything for a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. And so and that's, like I said, we just keep it fun, and we also want to meet them where they are. I mean, we're not trying to embarrass anybody. We all come in with different levels of of our math levels. A lot of my students, they might be from another country and their reading is not very, they're not good readers. So I pretty much, as I'm designing things, I'm assuming that they can't read or that they're very poor readers. I don't want to have anything to be a barrier for them to participate. And so, I'm really happy when students want to come.
Yeah.
They want to come every day, but that's because, first of all, when I first started this, I thought, well, they're going to come because their education is so important to them. But after a while, I realized that they were coming because of me. They were coming because I had an expectation of them. Um, they were coming because they knew I cared about them. And so that's when I really, that's really when I kind of started honing in on developing those spaces where children just want to be. And in those spaces, making sure that they're being supported in their math and science. There's not going to be no boring tutoring, dry, study hall where somebody's sitting up there. We can't do it that
That's
way,
right.
or they're not going to come. And we don't want that. We want them to associate science and math with fun.
That's right.
So that's what I'm doing.